Ooh. Ooh. You might be thinking, Renee, what are you doing? I'm trying to be creepy, which is kind of hard when it's so much light here. Anyway, well, it's just me doing a half-assed, half-weird intro to the Halloween book tag. So I actually just watched the original tag on YouTube, BookTube, to double check some stuff. And Naomi, the creator, actually said do a costume, either makeup or costume or the whole shebang. Looks like a lot of people didn't get that, but she said like that's a rule. So I thought, you know what? I've got this cool dress, vintage dress. I'm gonna use it. Now you might ask, Renee, it's November, not October. Why are you doing a booktube? Why are you doing Halloween tag now? Aren't you either a bit early or a bit late? Yeah, I suppose. But last week I was sick. I had no voice. Still have a bit of a bad voice, as you might see here. But now, no, I want to do it. So I'm doing it now. And like, it's not Thanksgiving yet, so is Halloween over until Thanksgiving? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm doing it. And yeah, I've messed up. It's my winter dress. I'm thinking you could think I'm a ghost from like haunting a castle, or I could be like an angel. But like I suppose angels aren't that scary, so I'm a scary ghost in a haunted mansion. Yeah. So anyway, this is the booktube, no, Halloween book book tag, and let's start. Or some might understand. I already did the start of this, and then had to check some stuff, and then I mistakenly started again. But here we are. Anyway, so the first question: carving pumpkins. A book you want to set on fire. So a book you hate. Honestly, I don't really hate them books. I read a lot of books, as you can probably imagine. But hating books, well, there's some books I thought were boring. Some books I really disliked, but hating them, I can't really think of any I hated really. I didn't like Hunger Games, but I can't say I hated it. I didn't like Twilight either really, but I can't say I hated it. Didn't like The Lord of the Rings, but I can't say I hate it really. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip it really. So now you know some books I didn't like, but hating books, there's not that many really, or any I can think of really. So next question: trick or treat. So here you have to pick two books. A book that's trick, and that means a book you love to hate, character you love to hate, or a book you love to hate, but it's probably more like a character then. And a treat, just a good, cheerful, nice book. So this one, I decided to go for Adrian Ivashkovs from Frostbites and the Vampire Academy series. He's first introduced in Frostbites. When he came in the first scene, I hated him with my entire being. But then, after some time, when he kept around, I thought, Adrian, you're not that bad of a boy. You got some redeeming qualities, really. But first, I really, really hate him. And then a treat, uh, just like, could be so many. I decided to go for booktubers often go to the same books, don't we? So yeah, I haven't talked about this in a while, really. Harriet Manners in Kiko. She's just so sweet and open-hearted and loving, and just a big treat, big treat. Just you gotta love her. You gotta love her. And then the next question is cotton candy. A sweet that's a book that's sweet because cotton candy. So I went with this one, Hero Complex by Sarah Kuhn. As I mentioned, both my Goodreads review and in my have I reviewed this on YouTube? No, I think I have. Well, I've talked about it. Anyway, this book is very sweet. It feels like being hugged. I mean, it has conflict, yes, but it's also so comfortable and lovable, and it's not like it's very realistic, so you can really escape into it. And it's just got such nice tropes of loyal friends and people who love each other but don't realize they love each other, and yeah, it's just very, very sweet, sweet, good book. Very, very good. And then the next question is ghosts. What character do you want to do you want to come back and haunt you as a ghost? So of course, of course this question is of course spoilery. Well, it can be spoilery, like if you haven't read the book that's in the answer. But anyway, so I'm gonna hold up this book. No, yep, notepad, just to make you know that the spoilers talking about now right now, and then put it down when we don't talk about it anymore. I haven't talked about it yet, but now you got some warning. Spoilers! So I'm going here for Mason. Mason from the Vampire Academy series. There's only little two books. Oh, two books and a scene. Is he in a scene in Shadow Kiss? Well, anyway, it's so sad when he dies. Mason. Of course, you understand rereading or reading the whole series. Like he kind of had to die, like because of his death. So many things happen, but still, like Mason, I missed you so much. And having Mason around being haunting you, it would be very fun. I think I would love it. Love it. So yeah, Mason from Vampire Academy. Spoilers free. Oh, gone. Oh, what you say? So next question is dressing up Halloween. A character you want to be for a day. This one, I forgot again to mention, to think about. Yeah, my head. So I'm just gonna not. I'm just gonna. You know what? Of course, yeah. A character you want to be for a day could be a lot of characters, really. At least for me. So this I'm gonna kind of have to pick is at random, but I kind of went kind of fastly with Prudence from the Prudence or some sorry from the Custard Protocol series. So Prudence is a magical, I suppose you could say, magical human or magical creature ish. She's what's the word for her again? She's metanatural. Uh, so she can, when she touches vampires, she turns into a vampire. If she touches a werewolf, she turns into a werewolf. So that's really cool. So yeah, I think that would be a very fun thing to have. And also her friends and family are very entertaining, and her real life, yeah, just being here for a day would be very fun. Might be a bit dangerous. She goes into a lot of dangerous, dangerous stories and happenings, but also very fun. I think I would very like being here for a day. I very much think so. So next question: witches and wizards. Favorite Harry Potter book moment. Blah 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 blah. Talking. Yeah, favorite Harry Potter moments. Hot take Sally. Yeah, I like Harry Potter, as I mentioned before. But I can't say I love it. I loved it when I was a kid, but I can't say I love it now. As to having a favorite moment, I would say that's a bit hard. Like, I haven't, hot take Sally. I actually haven't reread the series. I tried to reread one of the books a few years ago. I just kind of lost interest, really. And I have rewatched the movies, or some of them at least. I think I've rewatched all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah. It's not like I rewatch the movies every year or something. So a favorite moment. I'm not sure. I'm thinking, like, I really like the tag. Tag. that meme you have of Weasley Senior, Ron's dad, who's asking Harry, Harry, what is the meaning of rubber duck? So fun. So maybe that moment. I'm not sure. I suppose even for me as a casual fan, there's lots of moments in Harry Potter that's fun. So, and as I'm not a huge fan, I can't think like that moment, at the top of my head. But rubber duck scene, that's fun. Next and last question: what book was so creepy you had to take a break from it? And actually, as Naomi, I don't really read that many scary books. But some books that I read have some scares in them because, you know, if you don't, unless you only like character-driven books, if you like plot-driven books, there's going to be some suspense there and there might be some scariness as well. So this one actually ended up getting two books. Story time, really. And let's go with this one first. I read this last year, 2 years ago, something like that. It wasn't that long ago, really. It's a witches book, YA witch book, so that's very fun. I love witches. But actually, in maybe like the first or the prologue, I think it's in the prologue or the first chapter, something happens that's incredibly scary. You have some incredibly scary villains and an incredibly scary scene. Yeah, I don't remember if I put it away or not, but I really remember like, oh, this is scary. I remember reading it. I remember sitting there reading it, and then like, oh, putting it down, like, oh my god, do I dare read more? Do I dare read more? I think maybe I took like 10 minutes, half an hour break from it. I probably would. As I said, I haven't read it recently, but I remember being very scared from it. So this one, and also this one. This one I actually read in August this year, so that's more recent. It's a part of the Skullduggery Pleasant series or universe. This is the spin-off series. I really like this series. Sometimes it can be scary. This book, honestly, I felt like more 60% of the book was incredibly scary. Even though it was August and I was sitting upstairs in the living room, it was sunny outside. I was just reading, and then oh, 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 this, 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 this is creepy. This is creepy. This is creepy. I like often had to stop and then watch the window like, okay, the sun outside, it's sunny, the world is safe. The book is scary, the world is safe. I was just really, really harmed, really hurt. What am I thinking of it? Affected by it. Yeah, and I think maybe I read this more or less in one sitting in one day. I think maybe I ended it like 4 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 5 o'clock. Uh, but still, and it was still sunny outside. Of course, it's August. But yeah, since I was just so shook from this book, so incredibly scary. I just actually decided to just go to kitchen and then just I think I started making muffins or some baking stuff. No, I think I actually made some chocolate. Yeah, I actually have a chocolate recipe I use sometimes because I like felt like okay, if I want to use my hands, I'll just maybe work my head into better headspace and like work the scariness out of my mind and brain and everything. So this one, I read it in one day. It was because it was fast read, also because it didn't really steer to read over several days. So this one ish was supposed to be more this one. But like the question is asking which one of the books you read are seriously scary in a roundabout way. And that's those two. Those two. So yeah, and that has been the Halloween book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. And I would like to thank Naomi for making this wonderful, very fun tag. And Renee, out.